I didn't jump in the Godzilla pool, so I think for me, I'm kind of like, I told myself that I wouldn't do that one and I wanted to do like the next one.
Maybe, depending on what the theme is, right?
Yeah, certainly there'll be some of that, thought. But I just told myself I need to kind of wait for Ellen. The reason that we got Foo Fighters is because, well, I really wanted Danger's first machine and his Foo Fighters, and if we were gonna ever get a music pin,
that's the only one.
That was the one. So I'm pretty excited about that.
I'm actually still like kind of surprised that sound still.
No, we're good.
Okay.
I just turned it down one more little notch.
I'm actually kind of surprised still that Foo Fighters even got made. Like, it seems like all the bands that they're making, like Foo Fighters is way newer than a lot of those.
Yeah. Maybe that's because that's the new dad music.
Shit. I mean, you're probably not wrong.
So on the rig so far, I now have two wireless cameras set up, and I ended up getting. I do have a third setup, but I needed plugins, adapters for power. I needed to order 2 more. So I had mentioned I was going to do that. I think it'll be easier for doing board game streams and some other types of streams that we wanted to do, moving the rig around. So the only camera that wouldn't be
it's just easier for pinball.
Wireless, if you will, is going to be the one that I'm using for the LCD. But that's just a USB. So that's easy enough to just unplug real quick. So far, so good.
Nothing like a little Deadpool, that's right, Moody. Okay, Saldi has the He-Man game, but he hasn't played it yet. Yeah, thanks, Vinny. Oh, and anything. Yep, you got all that. Yeah. Yeah, so dream themes, because I feel like we just get on this topic every once in a while. I'm assuming you'd be talking about that. Like, I still would, like, Robin Hood Men in Tights would be amazing. Nobody else cares.
Spaceball would be,
I know.
Probably be better.
Well, and then that's even part of the joke, right? Spaceball's the pinball machine. Spaceball's the toilet paper.
Yeah.
Spaceball's the bed sheets.
That's not what I mean.
Can you ever have enough blasters?
I gotta get some team ups before I do that. Wolverine being the best team up.
What's the other? I feel like there's another movie we were talking about the other day that we were like, how have they not made this a pinball machine?
We were. That's what kind of got me thinking about it again. Because I'm like, just because the Deadpool movies come out, I'm like, I haven't done a Wolverine one.
Young Frankenstein, all these guys. Yeah, just do like a Mel Brooks trilogy. Spaceballs, Robin Hood Men in Tights, Young Frankenstein.
That's good. Your mom will be proud.
This is almost a good one to play after a Foo Fighter because it kind of has some of the similarities.
Wow, really?
Because you're getting the baddies into the cities.
Oh, like the rules?
Yeah. And the team up is really your van parts. Granted, it's much different to get those things. If you're trying to think of rules.
I don't really think of rules. Short week. I took Friday off, and I took Monday off next week. So I have 2 short weeks in a row. So that's exciting.
Oh.
Friday is this one's birthday, and actually it's technically our real stream anniversary, but we're gonna do that next week instead because we're not gonna be here on Friday. So this is when you get us this week. You get us today, and then on Saturday we'll be hanging out with the homegrowns for Pepper's birthday party, and there's going to be a stream at some point, but I'm not sure when. So if you're not following Homegrown, give him a follow, and at some point we'll probably go live. It could be late at night. It could be middle of the day. I have no idea.
Did Homegrown's thing come up?
Nope, I didn't do it yet. I was facing you the whole time.
I gotta remember to make sure and spell boom.
Did the stream have a stroke? I don't know. Did it? Yeah, I guess it did. That's cool. Love that.
It did that when it was with a follower.
Well, no, it's like that stopped.
Oh.
It's on my phone still. I'll go check here. I don't know where the. Yeah, the counter started over too. No.
It's done that a few times. I don't know why that is.
Is that an us thing or a Twitch thing?
That's gotta be a Twitch thing. Because we haven't changed anything.
Full name.
Well, thanks for hanging in there with us in case the stream choked out for you.
I didn't do that on my computer. But it did do that on TV. And I'm using a PC, if that makes any difference.
I grow tired of your incessant babbling. Be gone!
Okay, so I need to get in the scoop.
Looks, sounds good though. Thanks, Merce. Awesome. Yeah, Aldi said it dropped out too. Yeah, Vinny, it should be a lot of fun on Saturday. I wish everybody could come. Just like, I'm just inviting you all to their house, but it'd be super fun if there was a way that, you know, like all of our pin pals from the internet could get together. I guess that was kind of TPF. Not quite everybody was there though.
Yeah, we're doing that one, and then we are actually having a Pin Pals barbecue
Yeah.
in August.
Yeah, so I'm sure we'll stream for that too.
Play it too.
And that'll have a bunch of people. I'll have Zanzibar and Sal will be around. The homegrowns will be here.
Lobster.
Lobster, Pink Ninja.
Well, I don't think we've told Pink Ninja yet. I don't have his phone number.
He's about to find out this weekend.
Oh, that's right. We can just tell everybody this weekend.
Yeah.
Dang it. Boo. See, I've
Ollie
never.
says he loved the Seattle weather. We do too. It was it got to 70 today. It's supposed to get in a couple days. It's supposed to get to like 85 for a couple days, and then it's sort of in the 70s. That's our summer.
It's blazing hell there,
it's
yeah.
Great.
Yeah, it was 75 today, I think. It looks like it's gonna hit the low 80s this weekend. I assume at some point in August we'll get like a week or so, like high 90s. As it usually happens, but all the extreme weather I feel like happens for a week here.
Yeah.
We get a week of a heat wave. We get like, you know, there's usually wildfires probably related to heat waves and or other stuff, but that's usually about a week of smoke tops and then that goes away. When it snows, it's like a week of snow. Otherwise, it's just like kind of within a certain range. Not too crazy, not too cold. All they said it's blazing hell here.
I bet.
103 today.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I think that's what we're headed into this weekend. Eastern Washington is different.
Eastern Washington is the desert. It's because we've got all the water and then the mountains and the trees, you know, the mountains hold all the water in the cool air.
We get a good amount of breeze here too. I'm sure that helps like shift things around.
It's an ion cannon.
Oh, the ball got hit.
I think it was like the
That's what-
90s when we were in Vegas and I was like dying.
Yeah, dry heat my ass.
I wasn't dry.
My ass wasn't dry.
It gets even hotter in Vegas though, because the first time we ever went, we went in July, and I think it hit like 120 while we were there.
That's too much.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it's
I'm
too
sorry,
much.
but
That's too much.
no, that's like extreme.
Yeah, I would say it's not humid like a Midwest.
Yeah, it's definitely more humid here than like a desert, but It's not like
Yeah, it doesn't get
Wisconsin.
hot enough to usually just be, really bad.
Make your choice. Say Juggernaut.
Oh, I already beat.
Oh, I've got to fix the pins command. I think it
playing
says
myself?
Cactus is still. Oh,
Yeah, I'm
you're
playing
playing
you.
me.
Yeah.
You're playing me.
Here.
I forgot I had an extra volley.
Oh, where's Moody to call me out?
Oh, it was me.
Is there a mystery reward for an extra ball? Or any other ways to get an extra ball? I actually don't know how you get an extra ball.
There might be a mystery award for extra ball. I have to remember now what the extra balls are.
I don't even know where you get them, honestly.
I have to think about it. Oh, the one extra ball that I can think of right now is going to be weapons. So if you collect, I think it's usually about 30 weapons, it'll light extra ball. And anyone who hasn't played Deadpool or hasn't seen that enough, basically what happens is once you hit a shot, a ramp, then you'll actually get the weapons little lights that light up in front of the ramp. So it's like a combo. So right now the little lights are blinking in front of the ramp. So if you hit that, then you'll actually get a weapon. And then in order to collect all those weapons, you got to get the scoop. So when you collect 30 weapons, then you've got your extra ball lit. And I know there's other ways, but the scoop is like a major shot. So it's not only are you collecting weapons and being able to get your your extra ball, you're starting your battles that way, you're finishing your battles that way. You're also getting your mech suit multi-ball, super jackpots. So it's the scoop is and you can hit it with both flippers. So it's a good shot.
Let's see. 62 and raining tonight. During my kid's baseball game, it was miserable. Ooh, yeah, that's.
62 and
Ooh, and it was 97 degrees last week where you're at,
Oh.
Merce. That sounds horrendous,
swing.
honestly.
That's just, you got some clouds that cooled everything off.
Moody says there may be a mystery award, but is there a Moody mystery award? I don't know, but there should be.
It should be. Deadpool is a little moody at times. Can't hit that spinner shot with the right flipper very well.
If you have, say, a 20
Razor sharp vampire
shot combo and drain before you hit the scoop, do you lose them all?
Megalodon.
What was the question?
If you have a 20 shot combo and drain before you hit the scoop, do you lose them?
I believe so, yes.
I would think so.
Yeah. I don't believe that carries over.
I feel like most things don't carry over if you lose the ball, if you're like working towards something. I mean, sometimes it does, I guess.
So this one you're trying to hit the red shot. Oh, jeez. You're trying to hit the red shots. And the other colors add points. You got to hit the shot first.
That's how not to do it.
Yeah, that's how not to do it.
Player 2, step up.
Thanks for reminding me that I can just skip all the sounds of your victory.
Yes. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, Vinny says doesn't carry over to next ball now.
It's a skill.
So Aldi says Tilt Form says 25 weapons or 50 ninja stars. Oh, so I wonder if you get to 50. So 50 ninja stars.
Where do you get a ninja star?
I guess.
How long has it been since I played
Is that
this?
going to be the pop bumpers?
Oh, yeah.
Thing is perfect.
And mystery.
Yeah.
Yeah, I assume there was probably a mystery.
Your battle.
So is that 50 pop bumpers?
Battle.
Huh. Maybe so. Because there are ninja stars on top of the pop
Yeah,
bumpers.
it's pop bumpers.
So I have to assume.
Live in fear of us.
Yeah, pop bumpers, I'm guessing.
You know, what's their face?
Because otherwise it's just weapons. No! Oh, I get a little more juice on that bump.
Pops, yeah.
I think the toe bob's a little tight on this.
I haven't told you yet.
Gonna lose.
I think just getting a little better here and there, I don't have to. I bump differently than I used to.
To Deadpool land. Mine.
Yeah, Aldi, next time you come up to the Seattle area, we definitely have to like go to Mock's boarding house or something. It'd be super fun. I know you didn't really have time this time, but.
Okay, so I need to get in little Deadpool.
I actually, earmuffs, I bought some more board games.
That's normal.
No, but I got some to take to Pepper's birthday. Because I was like, I was trying to think of like, I don't know why. I guess I just always feel like I don't
You
have
had a
the
reason
right.
to buy a game, so you bought games.
Yeah, it's basically that. I bought a lot of other stuff too, but I can't talk about that yet because I am kind of going in a character of sorts, a costume of sorts. No, but so I bought some like party games because I always feel like there's some that I have already that I really want to, like some I've never even played and I really want to play them, but I just don't know if like a, party where people are hanging out and drinking and playing pinball and stuff is going to be a good one to try to get people to play a party game that you have to do a lot. I mean, not a lot, but even like a little. Like I think party games it's just simple stuff are probably easier, so I had Catchphrase. There's some good Prime Day deals on games. Oh yeah. I bought just one though. I've never played it, but I've heard it's like supposed to be one of the best party games lately. And then I also bought Wits and Wagers, but I don't know if I'm gonna keep it. I bought the Vegas version. And it came with like a giant playmat and it's all bent up from being in the tube, so I don't like that. Also never played that.
Ooh, lucky.
Let me see I don't even remember what else I bought. Well, I actually bought her something as a gift too. Can't talk about that, just in case. Oh, okay, and yeah, the rest were gifts actually. So never mind. What is this? Some kind of raid? Wild Dog Arcade, how's it going? Happy Wednesday. Thanks for the raid. How was your stream? What were you guys playing tonight? Why don't I throw 20 more questions your way? Type as fast as you can.
Tell us a story.
Yeah, tell us a story while you're at it. Everybody go follow Wild Dog if you're not already. They have a great collection of games and seem like two super cool dudes. I've just never met in person, so I can't say for sure.
We'll go with yes.
We'll go with they're pretty cool dudes. Combo Chug! Oh god, everything's happening.
Oh, it is a little jumpy tonight. We swear it's not us.
JJ Dirty, thanks for the follow. Okay, what's happening? Okay, that's a shout out. Yes.
Yeah, yes, we're out there.
Is it cutting out for anybody else? I mean, I know it is for us, but
It must be.
hopefully that's working okay for you guys. Yes, and JJ Dirty, thanks for the follow. You subbed. Oh. That's funny. Yeah, you're freaking out. You're like, how do they know my name? I didn't even say anything yet.
Who is that?
JJ Dirty, who just followed. And when I said thank you and said their name, they're like, I forgot I just followed, and so I didn't know why you were saying my name.
We're magic.
We're mind readers. That'd be really creepy.
We could have a different show.
You're watching some kind of different screen, yeah. Sorry. Sorry for scaring you a little bit there.
Ooh.
Oh, Well, we're just hanging out playing some Deadpool tonight. This is not our normal stream night. Normally I would say normally we do Mondays and Fridays, but I feel like this summer it's been a little harder to stick to that schedule. But generally speaking, we stream on Mondays and Fridays at, we've been trying to do 6 Pacific time. We're in Seattle area, but 7 at least.
Oh, I need that extra ball.
Chuck, how are you doing, by the way? And I don't know if you saw that I finally responded to you. I didn't realize you had private messaged me on Discord about all the Animal Crossing stuff. Thank you so much for the link and everything. There's a lot of fun stuff you told me about that I did not know.
Which way do I bump?
Oh, God.
I just said to like, it was just hanging on. There it is. All the things are lit. This is one of my favorite multi-balls. Now if I can get a multiplier.
I feel like I haven't played this in so long. Like, when was the last time we played Deadpool? Okay, so it's at least April. Because you were gone basically the entire month of May. In June, we got Cactus Canyon and Foo Fighters. And now it's July. So we've played Jurassic Park a couple times so far this month, and now this. So it's at least been since April. I mean, I'm sure I've played it a game or two here and there, but like, you get so much better at it when you stand there and play it for a couple hours.
Yeah, because we were playing Foo Fighters for a while, obviously, when we got that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's at least been since April that we've streamed this.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't remember what we streamed in April. That's too long ago.
I really wanted to get a Snick's. Not an easy, this machine is not a friendly snicker.
What?
not a friendly snicker. Is that a thing? Hey.
Eradicationator. Thanks for the follow. That's a
like
cool
that
name.
name.
It took me a second. I just had to like start saying it out loud and then hope I got it right, and it just somehow, I think I said it right.
Eradication.
Eradicationator. Like, the more I got down the word, I'm like, I think I'm saying it right. Awesome name. It sounds like a character from like Homestar Runner. If anybody remembers Homestar Runner.
Right.
I'm the first to get it right on the first try. I'm a good reader. I guess.
Get one more of those.
It came from the Kids in the Hall. Is that?
Oh, Kids in the Hall, okay.
Oh, you know that? Is that a cartoon?
No.
Did you have cartoons in your day?
Very Seattle. That's the, I'm squishing your head. You don't remember? Not the same generation.
Obviously not. I said a Homestar Runner, and I don't even know what you said. So it was the first episode.
Oh, really?
Kids in the Hall.
Wow.
So it wasn't a TV show.
Yeah, it was a TV
Oh, it was
show.
a TV
local.
show, but it wasn't a
local,
cartoon.
Local to Seattle.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it on like the public network access channel or whatever?
You know, I don't know where it started, but that's not where it ended.
It's from way back.
Yeah.
Okay. Amazon just did a reboot of it?
Oh, really?
That's funny. I wonder if the original is streaming anywhere.
Probably Amazon.
Maybe.
Oh.
It takes a different sense of humor. Well, perfect. I got one of
Yeah,
those.
yeah.
I may not know what you're talking about, but I have a different sense of humor.
I'll just go ahead and cancel the dialing up of the... I keep wanting to like...
I keep like wanting to play, but
like
then you're still playing.
short plunge it like on Foo Fighters. I keep kind of...
Oh, yeah. It's a little like a little bit of a script to switch between machines sometimes. You play the same one for a couple weeks, for a few hours at a time, streaming, and then switch, and then you're like, wait, I don't need to hold my left flipper up on this. It doesn't have a dead post.
And I would say the precision flippers, because I've got precision flippers on these, do have a little bit of a lighter feel. Now that I've played other games for a little while, it feels like it doesn't have as much fade, which is what I like.
Does anybody here know Homestar Runner? I need somebody to
Are
be
you
on
on
my
your own
side
island?
here.
Purple Twinkle Deathman. Charge! Oh boy, what do you think?
Uh-oh.
I just really feel like Eradicationator could have been a Homestar Runner character. JJ Dirty does not know Homestar Runner.
I had to be.
It was like a cartoon that was on the computer in the 2000s.
I had to be told. She told me about it.
Use the flipper buttons to
Google
select
Teen Girl
upgrading
Squad.
feature.
That was my favorite. It's so funny. It's like a little. It's like one of the
Teen Girl
characters in
Squad
the
was
show.
really good.
For super
One of the characters in this little cartoon that was on the internet.
Strong Bad. Yeah, there you go.
Yes. Combo Chuck knows what's that.
Yeah.
Aldi knows Homestar.
Yeah, Aldi knows.
Oh, JJ Dirty does know it. See?
Oh, you do
Probably
know.
just
Okay,
forgot what it
good,
was
good.
called.
Yeah, it's been a long time since that's actually come up.
Every once in a while, there's an excuse to talk about Homestar. Yeah, Strong Bad is the best, dude. Strong Bad is the one that drew Teen Girl Squad. Just gonna let it do it this time.
Yeah.
I still find myself quoting Teen Girl Squad on occasion.
Yeah.
So good or no good? So good.
Let's go!
Like, I'm pretty sure I say ow my skin sometimes. Yeah, yes. Common Truck loves Trogdor. Glad I can unlock some memories for y'all. Oh, you know why? Okay, so Eradicationator reminded me of like Burninator. I think was one of Strong Bad's. Like, I don't know, did he draw it or talk about it or something? Trogdor. He was like a big yellow like character.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Was he kind of dopey?
Play it.
I don't remember his personality.
All right, I'm gonna get another soda.
Oakley dokley. Oh my god, I totally just, did you see that? That's because we've been playing Foo Fighters. I was looking for the dead post. It's like habit now almost. I was just saying I hadn't done that yet either. Oh, that's his turn. Don't play. Or play and ruin the game. That'd be me. That's so funny. Well, I'm glad I'm not alone on Homestar Island here. But I will have to check out this other show. What did you say? It was Kids in the Hall? Let me Google that. I'm sure I don't. I've never heard of that in my life.
Toilets.
You had a timer?
Oh, yeah. Oh, perfect. Thanks. I was almost out. There's 2 in there, though. Did you get both?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The timer was to. I
Yeah, there were
had
drinks in the freezer.
drinks in the freezer. Anybody
Yeah.
else do that when they're not cold already?
But thankfully, you put a timer on.
I have to. Oh, this is actually kind of full. I have a hard time telling. I'll put it in the fridge.
Oh yeah. All right, let's see what we got here. What am I doing? Ball 3? Ah. Wow, ball 3. That's a really good score. I've only got 1 team up. I think I did have a snick before that. You know what I did is I also had Mech Suit multi-ball. That's a big multi-ball.
Oh no, you always forget.
I would totally forget.
Always said I do, but then remember the next day when it explodes. Dude, guys, set a timer. Like,
We'll make more.
Yeah, that's the trick.
that's the pro tip, apparently.
I started setting timers on my phone for just like as reminders.
And actually, here's a trick for you. If you want to make something cold, like really fast, if you take a bucket and fill it with ice and water, you can stick like a bottle of wine in there or a bottle of soda or whatever you want, probably. I've done it with wine, not soda, but you can just put it in there and like it'll be cold in like, I don't know, 20 minutes, especially if you like spin it a little bit every once in a while, like move it around. That's the fast way. That's why if your grocery store has one of those things where it swirls the cold water next to the wine section, that's what it's for. You can stick your bottle of wine in there and make it cold while you finish your grocery shopping and then pick it up on your way out. Ooh.
All right, there's that.
I've never had one explode, I don't think. I don't know if I've, well, I'm sure it's happened. I'm sure at some point I wasn't smart enough to set a timer. That had to be less smart.
Deadpool wins.
Oh, awesome. Lincoln and Nikki went to the Pinball Museum in Seattle post-cruise. That's
nice.
awesome. How did they like it?
Did they have the sound on?
Yeah, that was going to be my first question too, but I wanted to ask if they liked it first.
Choose a quest.
I've enjoyed it. We've been there a couple times.
Yeah.
But they've had the sound off before. So I just wondered if they turned the sound back on.
We haven't been in a couple years at this point.
Time to inflate my trusty steed.
The Port of Seattle has a port belly, so you don't have to manage bags. That's awesome. That's good to know. I've never used the Port of Seattle. Well, no, not that port. I've gone, there's like a little mini cruise ship line around here called Argosy Cruises, so we've done that. And that's like a 1 to 3 hour cruise, depending on what you take. And it just takes you around the sound. Or is there a lake one too?
There is a lake one.
Yeah,
'cause
there's
you get to
one
look
in
at all the rich
Kirkland, right?
people's homes.
That's right. Yeah. Lincoln said it's good. It was really an arcade with a wide range of machines from the 60s or so forward. Did they have a lot more arcades now? It was mostly pinball when we've been there
yeah.
before, but it's been a few years. But like, it was all pinball downstairs when we went, and then upstairs had more pinball, and then like, I don't know, maybe like 15 or so arcades, but just don't take the 3 hour tour. I mean, if you're staying in the Puget Sound, you're probably fine. Like, you could probably float.
We do have orcas, so they might attack your boat.
Maybe an orca would, oh, that's true. We do have orcas here.
Man.
The 3 hour tour. Is that from, what's it called? Yes, that. I knew that.
Suck it up, player two.
Suck it up. Oh, this reminds me of our whip watching 3 hour tour. More like a vomit fest. Oh no.
What?
Our so because the sound is so calm, it's a pretty mellow ride. Wherever you go around here, it's pretty rare if it's rough. It's got to be a really windy day. He was on a white watching tour. Yeah. I've done a couple boat rides as a kid that were more open water, and it was rough.
I remember.
So Vinny says, I couldn't sleep the other night and found myself watching a video of a group of orcas hunting, killing great white sharks.
Isn't that messed up?
And they eat their livers. You're right.
Just
Isn't
their
that
livers,
wild?
though. Like, just their livers.
Man, they're smart.
They're too smart. I'm afraid of orcas. Maybe I should be more afraid of orcas than the sharks when we
bears.
go to Hawaii. I don't think the orcas are usually there when we're in Hawaii, though.
I don't know of any stories of them bothering kayaks here. There's a lot of kayaking.
Or like paddleboarders.
Or that. Yeah.
Still loading.
I saw a thing recently, was it in Hawaii? It was probably in Hawaii or maybe Florida. But like there was a paddleboarder that a shark snuck up to and the guy got away, but I think he started like nibbling on his board a little bit.
Yeah, you go in the water, and that might not be. I don't know if they'd really eat you though. You might you might not be very tasty.
Multi-ball. Let's go.
So from what I understand, sharks have to like bite to see what it is. So if they're not sure and they think it might be food, they'll just bite. And that's why a lot of times they bite and then like release and go away.
They can't see very well.
Because they can't see very well. So they just think you might be food, so you get bit. And hopefully that's it, and they'll let go of you and let you go after that. But the guide said focus on the horizon, except the horizon was being blocked by 4 to 8 foot waves.
Oh my gosh.
Damn. Yeah, I'd be throwing up. I would be like curled in a ball, just crying somewhere probably. Okay, Lincoln said it was mostly pinball with about 5 video games. Oh, okay, maybe even less video games than what we went. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Our favorite spot in downtown Seattle is, I would say Jupiter. I think you agree with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jupiter is our favorite spot in Seattle. And then a block away from Jupiter.
In the more the downtown area.
Yeah. What's up? What's up? Who is it?
What's
Combo
up?
Chuck.
Hey, Combo
What's up,
Chuck?
Combo Chuck?
Thanks for the resub.
Thank you, Combo Chuck. Oh my
Now that we
god.
have so many like videos that pop up, you don't no
I don't
touching.
want it to go all the way around.
Then you got to figure out the time. There's nothing you can do about it.
I feel like it got stuck here.
What? You got stuck here?
Well, that too. Also, I feel like the thing's now. Is this one you're talking about replacing it with one of the ones we have? No, because this is
No,
the Deadpool
they're all
one.
the same. I looked. She's just talking about the plunger. You can't tell what she's talking about on stream.
Well, they probably saw that I tried to plunge like 4 times.
Well, because you were doing it wrong.
Okay.
Because it auto plunges, just like most other machines.
Oh, I know, but I was trying to still get the skill shot. I know that it auto
Yeah,
plunges.
but you got to be a lot quicker about it.
It wasn't hitting it with the auto. I was being quick enough about it.
So in Deadpool, the spring on plunger is pretty soft. So the only way that I'm able to get
Soft
it
like
around,
butter.
the only way I'm able to actually get it around is I use the button.
Not cold butter.
But I'm also doing it for the skill shot. So you hold your left flipper, hit the boom button, and the ball will actually go around. Otherwise, it's pretty soft. Vinny
I
said,
feel like it definitely got softer though, I have to say. Like, I don't feel like, I never used to have a problem getting it to go up
it's
lightly.
very possible. We'll say it did, but
Yes, thanks again, Combo Chuck. Oh, the commercial reminded me I needed to resub. Vinny said great white sharks' eyes roll back in their head right before they attack bites. So just stay calm and either sidestep or swift punch it in the face at the last second. Okay, I read Zoo Books as a kid. I was subscribed to Zoo Books as a kid, and I read the one about sharks, and I've always remembered that it says to punch them in the nose or poke them in the eyes to try to escape.
Put your hands in their gills.
Oh yeah, that probably too. I don't remember that one, but
I'm gonna go with I'm probably gonna get chomped.
I remember like reading this as a kid. This is probably why I'm afraid of sharks. I have absolutely no reason to be afraid of sharks. I've never seen one aside from like at an aquarium. Like I've never seen one that could actually get to me. But I probably am afraid of them because as a child, a small impressionable child, I was reading Zoo Books and about how if a shark attacks, this is what you do. And that just became like a life lesson for me that at some point a shark could attack and I need to be prepared.
One of the things that one of my things I want to do is I do want to get in the shark tank.
Mystery.
Shark cage. That's one of my. I've been looking.
And I
at doing
actually
that.
thought I'd do that too because I'm like, maybe it'll like conquer the fear for me. Maybe not. Maybe I'll shit myself. I don't know. Comic Truck said he's also heard to turn and face them too. Don't swim away. Yeah, that is. I mean, what? You can't outswim them, so I guess.
Yeah, I guess if you can see that they're there. Definitely don't put your feet in their face. I've seen videos where they say, "Oh, don't splash."
Holly said, I saw a hammerhead in the Bahamas while snorkeling. I've never swum so fast in my life. I can't imagine.
That's a mean shark.
The ones I think I was reading about all the different sharks in Hawaii, and there's ones called cookie cutter sharks, and they're called that because their mouth looks like one of those jaggedy cookie cutters. Like it just would take a chunk out of you. So those look pretty. They're
That
small.
doesn't sound nice.
Yeah, they're smaller. But I don't want to be attacked by a cookie cutter. Oh, they ignored all those tips. Hey, and you lived to tell the tale.
Yeah.
so.
See. So swim way really fast and splash a lot.
What would Aldi do?
Panic.
We'll just, if you encounter a shark, just think to yourself, what would Aldi do?
Hopefully, maybe the shark wasn't quite hungry enough. Do they really get full? Do they just?
I don't know.
Don't they eat and then they sort of go into a bit of a food coma?
I don't think they ever really go into a coma. They never stop moving. They don't even sleep. If they sleep, it's like moving. They don't like rest.
Yeah, I think it's because they always have to have water going through their gills.
I think so. Otherwise, they can't breathe.
Something like that.
If they stop, I don't think they can breathe. I don't know. I don't remember the whole zoo book. Just the important life skills. How to protect yourself from a shark attack. I'm trying to remember even like a single other thing I remember from zoo books. I remember the pictures of like how much an elephant can eat. That was crazy. Scatterlow's last thought before the shark attack. I shoot the red shit, right? Blue shots are just points.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. All right, no ball save on anymore. Oh, that was terrible. I'm back to trying to get, see if I can get a snick during a multi-ball just to... I find that I just get snicks if I don't try.
Oh wow. Imagine.
Like I can't, like they just happen because I'm not,
Yeah.
I can't get them, so I just have to hope they happen.
Scans indicate that the megalodon is
This machine isn't snick friendly, as I was saying before.
Meanwhile, I will locate the
Yeah, red shots, blue shots just for points.
Shoot the flashing shots.
Twinkle Deathman. Charge!
Oh, not much I can do there. Oh, I got an extra ball.
Okay, so far I think on this stream we've covered board games, Homestar Runner, and now shark attacks. What's next,
We're
guys?
full of information. Random things.
Good times.
Looks like you could use some extra luck.
What skill?
Ooh, thank you.
Ooh. So I had got these, they had like limited edition flavors of Lay's potato chips, and there was a BLT sandwich flavored one and a Cuban sandwich flavored one that I got both of those. I didn't like the Cuban sandwich flavored one. You thought it was pretty good. But the club sandwich, or not club, BLT sandwich one, I actually thought was pretty good. Like I ate most of the bag. he had just a few of them. And I went to look for more and they're gone already. I hate the idea of limited edition chips. That should not be a thing. It's just not fair. It's like limited edition Oreos. I think I still have a pack of the blackout cake Oreos. I don't know if anybody else got to try those. Those were really good.
Boom button time.
Why do they make limited edition food? It's not fair. It's not fair when it's good.
Oh, that's terrible.
Nice shot.
How about movies? Seems like there's a bunch of good ones coming out. So, I want to see Barbie so bad. Yes, Barbie for sure. Oppenheimer. I don't
So
know.
she would be buying the Barbie ticket.
I'm sure we'll just wait and watch it here.
They come out on the same day.
They do.
So there's people that have already purchased their Oppenheimer and people that have purchased their. So it's going to be, the Oppenheimer is IMAX. And isn't the Cinerama still?
I don't know if the Cinerama's open right now. It was saved, so it had been like closed. And they were able to raise money to save it, I think. So I think it's supposed to reopen, but I don't know if it's open currently.
Because that would have been a place to see it.
Yeah, and the chocolate popcorn. I can always smell it when I walk past.
That's one that might be good. That's probably a really good one for an IMAX, just because.
So the IMAX that we have is at our Science Center. The
Yeah.
Science Center in Seattle has the giant IMAX.
Yeah.
Like if you go to an IMAX, that's probably the one you want to go to. I know movie theaters have them too, but this one's like
Yeah,
huge.
this one's yeah. The movie doesn't need to be in 3D, so I don't know if it's actually going to be in 3D. That would be kind of silly. So hopefully they don't. That's not.
Yeah, let me look at. I don't know if Cinerama's actually.
It's Cinerama. What is it? Isn't it 65? What's the millimeter on that?
Yeah, so it's still closed right now.
It's really wide. It is. Paul Allen had owned it, and then it must have got sold. I think that part of town might be a little tough.
Well, didn't Paul Allen die?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why it got sold. And then there was like a,
Didn't make the money like the Seahawks, because Seahawks didn't get sold anyway.
yeah, I guess the family didn't want the Cinerama or something.
They still have the EMP.
I don't really know the story behind that, but
You can spell.
yes, the website's changed too. So they don't have. Let me see if I can just find it on like the internet. Wikipedia must know, right? 35mm projects on a huge, deeply curved screen. Oh, this is about that's about the process. Hold on. We need Seattle Cinerama. Yeah, the website's pretty plain at the moment. There's not a lot. Here.
It's wide. That's where I saw Avatar for the first time.
I'm not sure if this is talking about the one in Seattle.
They
or
only
not.
had one theater. Like, they only had one screen.
Yeah, single movie theaters.
So, and it was always, sci-fi or some sort of big movie.
I know that it's like, yeah, I'm trying to find that. I don't actually know, so I keep saying I know, but.
Okay.
Let's see what we have in here.
So it closed,
Winning.
it sounds like due to the pandemic, and then just wasn't going to reopen.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then it'll reopen later in 2023 under a new name. That sucks.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Seattle International Film Festival, I think is, yeah, they're who bought it. Seattle International Film Festival bought it.
I wonder if that's good. I have no idea.
Well, you think having a, group that's passionate about films own it would be a good thing.
I wonder what kind of movies they'll play.
Here we go, Seattle Cinerama. At the time of its 2020 closure, it was one of only 3 movie theaters in the world capable of showing 3-panel Cinerama films. That's right, because each one of the films shows just a section of it, and they have to line it up perfectly. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, looks like a mercenary special. Any day now.
Kung Fury. Have you seen Kung Fury?
Yeah, if you haven't actually seen the movie Kung Fury, Google that too. When you're done with Homestar Runner.
It is a ridiculous movie,
It's amazing.
but it's amazing. It's YouTube. I think you can just get it on
Yeah,
YouTube.
I'm pretty sure you can watch the whole
unless it's
movie
on
on YouTube.
Netflix or something like that.
Anyone seen Indie? No, not yet.
No, not yet.
I'm sure, again, I feel like we'll probably just wait and see it at home, right?
I'm excited for the new Deadpool movie.
Yeah, there's a lot of good movies coming out. Yes, Kung Fury was fantastic. I totally agree.
Which one?
Kung Fury.
Yeah. I don't know where we heard about it, but when we saw it, we were like, "Oh wow, this is epic."
I know. I wish I'd bought a DVD of it. Like back when it originally came out, I think you might have been able to get it on DVD, but it's like impossible now. Kung Fu Hitler for the win. Like there's just so many good things in that movie. Zeus is in it, right?
Yeah. And a dinosaur cop.
And a dinosaur.
Triceracop or something.
Triceracop, that's right. Wait, they're gonna make a second one this year?
Oh, it's this year, huh? Well, does it really take much of a writer strike for that, or who's doing that?
Well, I think that they've been trying to release the second one for a long time, so maybe it's already
It's
written.
already made.
Maybe they'll actually release it on DVD then if there's a second one coming out. Just do a box set, right? Adding to the list, I love Kung Fu Hustle and Shaolin Soccer.
Oh yeah. I don't know if I've
those?
seen. I don't know if I've. Oh, what am I doing? I don't know if I've seen Shaolin Soccer.
Is Kung Fu Hustle, is that a Jackie Chan movie?
No, isn't Kung Fu Hustle with the hamster nunchucks?
What? Maybe I haven't seen that.
The first movie I took her to when we started dating was a Kung Fu movie.
Yeah, what one was it? I don't know if we've ever remembered what one was.
Was it Crouching Tiger?
I don't know. I think you said that, but I wasn't sure. What year did that come out?
Rolling.
I'd never seen a Kung Fu movie in my life. I was like, I don't understand what's happening here. Like,
Why are there people flying everywhere?
I don't even think they sang or spoke in that though, right? When we saw, like, nobody even talked or anything.
I think it was definitely more of a filming and color.
Yeah, it could have been this. Oh, it came out in 2000. We didn't start dating though until 2003, right?
So then it was one after that, then.
2004?
So I saw that differently.
2004 Kung Fu movie.
Awesome. It's a rapid fire rehydrated sponge wet.
Hey, Kung Fu Hustle came out in 2004.
Maybe it was just a time of Kung Fu movies again. Ooh, got lucky.
Is lit.
I need to get that left.
There's no way it was. That looks like it's a funny movie. There's no way it was that. What other Kung Fu movies would have come out in 2004? I guess my job tonight is just to search the internet.
Still need that left orbit.
It's a mystery to me. And to you.
My little slings are touchy.
House of Flying
touchy.
Daggers. Maybe it was that.
Ooh, maybe it was that. Oh, that was bad.
That just sounds like it could be. All I know about the one that we saw is there's a scene where there's like somebody was like painting but with like a giant paintbrush. And then like I think there's lots of arrows that got shot. That's not a very good description.
Maybe it's a perfect description.
Oh no, you didn't. Katana Ramadan starts.
Who is that? Ball 3?
Ninjas are quiet. They're like
Kill Bill 2?
ninjas.
I don't think it was Kill Bill 2.
No,
Like,
no, it wasn't. It wasn't
No,
Kill
it
Bill.
wasn't. We saw Kill Bill too, but
No, it was definitely straight on Kung Fu movie.
I'm trying to watch a preview online for this House of Flying Daggers to see if that's the one. And a Barbie preview comes on before it, which is awesome. I cannot wait for Barbie. Ninja Multi-Ball never saw it coming. That's right.
Colossal Dracula.
Never leave.
We should watch it again. We should watch it again on the 20th anniversary of our first date. Yeah, this could have been it. It might have been House of Flying Daggers.
Okay.
see the giant paintbrushes in the preview that I thought I remembered, but that looks, there's parts that look familiar.
Someone hit the
Are all kung fu movies like this, like slow motion jumping and fighting?
There is typically, well, there are very epic, we'll say, fight scenes. But then a lot of traditional kung fu movies, there will be some type of flying, if you will.
Because they're vampires.
Did anyone else watch Kung Fu Theater as a kid? Or as an adult? How old is everybody?
big blasters.
Saber tooth.
I don't know. We should just start watching kung fu movies again until we find it. Figure out whatever one it was that you took me on our first date to. Or it wasn't our first. It was our first movie that we went to. That wasn't our first date. And it's entirely possible, because this was 19 years ago, that I just don't remember clearly what the movie was. I think I have an idea in my head of what it was, but maybe I'm wrong.
Need to get the scoop.
Eradicationator says, growing up and watching Kung Fu Theater on USA on weekends.
Oh, yeah.
So good, always random movies. Hey, you know what I watched on USA on the weekends? Saturday morning cartoons.
I'm not going to get it.
Yeah, kitty kitty.
I don't remember Kung Fu. That was, did they just show random movies? I feel like we watched a lot of Nickelodeon though, by the
Kung Fu
time I was a
movies.
kid.
Old Kung Fu movies.
Nickelodeon was like just made for kids, and so that's kind of just what channel you turned
Loves
on.
a freebie. Get in here, player two.
A billion!
Oh, don't get me started on cartoons. Kids today don't know how good they have it. I love our cartoons from
My
that.
brother and I would, we have to do chores, because you always have to do your weekend chores before you can do anything. And so we, at one point in time, we recorded
Blasters.
on cassette tape the sound of the cartoons, and then in the background we play them, so you could still hear the cartoons, but you were doing your chores.
I remember
That was
having,
the days when you would do your own little show.
yeah, I remember having a tape recorder, and I used to get out like the ironing board and pretend like I was a news anchor
Nice.
and like read the news and record it,
Nice.
like whatever the news was.
Yeah, I
It'd be
know.
really funny to find one of those tapes.
That would be kind of fun.
I think the funny thing is like between the three of us kids, there's probably only ever like one cassette tape that was recordable that we were all using. So I'm sure nothing exists.
How do I fit How do I fit Eradicate-nator? How do I do it?
I can't figure that out right now. We were obsessed with the you can't do that on television. I remember that. Or like, are you afraid of the dark? I remember that. Kids actually entertained themselves. It was priceless. I saw this meme the other day. Or like, I don't know, it wasn't really a meme, I guess. It was like a video where somebody responds to it. And in the video, someone who, no offense to anybody of any age, but like, I have to assume that they were probably in their 20s. And they're saying, you guys drank from a hose in the 80s? And so this woman's like, are you gonna tell him or am I? She's like, I got this. We weren't allowed in the house.
Erratic? No, that's not right. That needs to be a C.
She's like, we weren't allowed in the house in the 80s. Like, your mom would say, go outside, don't come back in until the streetlights turn on. That's what my mom actually said. I don't remember what she said in the video. But, like, my mom would be like, come home when the streetlights turn on. Like, stay outside. I don't want to see you. That was like a totally 80s, 90s kid thing. So no, sinks were not an option. So you had to drink from the house.
Oh, erad. Next one.
Erad.
Now it's eradication.
That was it, right? Just spend all day outside. You just find ways to entertain yourself. I know. I honestly, like, a part of me feels bad for kids today. Like, they have so much technology and so much cool stuff, so I don't feel bad for them about that. But they don't get the experience of like playing outside very often. It seems like.
Probably that's probably what our parents said about, you know, our generation.
I mean,
Kids these days, we just had it so much better.
well,
Right, whatever
I
generation.
think your parents' generation was probably working when they were kids. So,
They were in the coal mine.
I mean, I don't know, the factory maybe.
That's not gonna get a billion.
Eradication Eater's like, I got a good score there. Thanks.
I'm a
Yeah.
poet, didn't know it.
I know, that's what I feel bad for, is I feel like you don't need, I mean, I don't know. There's just not as much opportunity to use imagination, it seems. This is coming from somebody who's not a parent. I don't really interact with kids that often. I don't know. Maybe they're just fine.
Maybe kids are just.
Go show my skill, grasshopper.
There's a person at work,
This is gonna be the best
and she's turning 40. And yeah, I had asked her. Her birthday is just the day before mine, and she said, "Oh, how old, you know?" And
Aw, man.
she said that now that she's turned 40, she started thinking about
For this.
all the things that maybe she could have done. She goes, "Of course I love my kids, but I had to spend so much time with my kids and things like that." And she goes, "Why did you decide not to have kids? What made you decide?"
Eradicating Eater says, nope. As in, they're not fine. They have 6 kids.
Boy, do you have cages?
Is that legal?
Maybe in some states. Did you ever have did you put them on those little monkey backpacks with the, you know what I mean?
I think those are hilarious.
The curly cord or whatever am I thinking of? You know, like the whole phone
I feel
cord
like
action?
I'm pretty sure I have a memory of at some point walking around a fair or something like that with my mom having my sister on a leash. Common Truck said I wanted 3, but 3 months into my first, I tapped out and called it there. Eradication Eater says, oh, I let them run loose. My wife doesn't like that idea. The cages, the leashes, or letting them run loose.
Or all the above.
I remember when I was a kid, we had AOL, that was the internet, but there was parental controls on it. They could make it so you could not log in. You could not use the internet. And I was not smart enough to figure out a way around that.
Yeah, I think it'd be pretty tough having
Just unlimited internet access.
kids right now with phones and all.
Yeah, TV in your hand, basically.
That would be a different world. There'd be a lot of learning as a parent.
Yeah.
Eradication says that freedom, but then again, kids today aren't as streetwise or a little less common sense being given from society.
That's true. Yeah, so
I
you
could
think
see
the
that.
wife doesn't like letting the kids just run around?
I could see that.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think
know.
social media has
Okay, what I'm
changed
about
a lot
to
of
say,
things.
what I'm about to say, I feel like is something our parents said too. But I feel like it's not as safe as it used to be. The fact that you could just send your kids outside and be like, come home when the street lights turn on or whatever,
A little different.
I don't think you could do that today.
Kamo says, yeah, my daughter's in 5th grade next year and has been wanting a phone for a year because everyone else has one. I'm like, what? Everyone?
I didn't
Yeah,
even
Combo,
have
I work for a mobile phone company.
Yeah.
And I remember years and years ago, because I've been doing this a while,
I didn't get my first phone
that
until I was 20.
when Barbie had a little mobile phone, I'm
Oh.
like, it's like the candy cigarettes. You gotta get them when they're young.
My Barbies I had Barbie cell phones, but I did not have a cell phone until I was 20. I didn't have a cell phone until I could afford to buy one myself.
I didn't have one until I worked for the company.
Well, that was the 90s.
Yeah.
So.
Amazing.
You know what my
devices,
dad
but-
would have said if I begged for something, if I wanted something because somebody else did it? He'd be like, well, if so-and-so jumped off a cliff, would you do that too?
I love that call out.
I do too. It's so good. And it makes me want bacon.
Berserker
The
Rage.
phrase still works? Because then they're like, well, no. course I wouldn't jump off a cliff.
You've got the mystery award.
How do you give more points? Because remember we're saying because the Eradicator probably doesn't have a lot of points and he's using points.
Oh, I don't know if there's a way to give people points. Xander was just saying that he sometimes goes through and like refunds people.
Oh, you can get them back.
Yeah. I don't remember how to do that either. I would have to figure that out again. I figured that out once, how to refund it, but...
Juggernaut wins.
Nice shot, rookie.
You probably just have to click on the name.
No, that didn't seem to do
Oh,
it.
that didn't
But
do
you're
it.
welcome to look. Or say, your friends don't live here.
Player 2.
When you pay the bills, you can make the rules.
That's right, yeah.
My house, my rules.
I'm hungry for chilies.
Yeah, see, I just...
Expect nothing but success.
That sounded like a new call out.
What's that?
Expect nothing but success.
I don't know if I don't remember if I've heard that. There's
I've
not
not
been an update.
How can I
don't think, with
expect
this,
success?
I can't.
Look at me! In my head, that was kind of like the drunk girl in the car in a 40-year-old virgin.
The
Look at me!
one of the point redemptions that I had on there is just not loud enough. Was how to say Worcestershire, and but it's so low that I removed that one. I got to find a better one.
Suffering builds character. They'll be fine. We survived. We thrived.
Lane skill shot.
The first one gets the attention. The other ones after that are like, if he runs into a wall, we'll be fine.
I know, that's actually been kind of a funny thing. Again, we haven't been around a lot of people with kids. But
Make
like,
the older ones tougher, the younger ones tougher, or
but it's always kind of funny, like when they have one kid, they're so like, oh, don't let it like walk too far. Don't let it like hit its head on anything. Don't let it, I don't know, do anything. And then by the time they have the second and third, they're like, yeah, whatever, it'll be fine. First one didn't die. What was that, Luddy? Oh, does it build the first one tougher?
the second one, because like they'll hit their head. They'll be all right.
Yeah.
They'll figure it out. They
I
get
don't
different
know. I
lessons.
don't know if I agree.
suppose.
Like just basing off the maybe.
Meet my katanas. Hack and whack.
Excuse me. That's cool.
Ninja apocalypse.
Now,
Note to self. Don't impale while trying to take a sip. After the second one, as long as there's food on the table each meal, you can have extra kids not even notice much.
yeah, the stars got nothing like this. Time to unleash Bayonet.
Alright, I will be right back.
Ooh, did I get it? Oh, I almost got one. Attempting to get a snick. Again, just being greedy. Practicing being greedy. Because I've got oh, not anymore. The Katana Rama was going well, that wasn't gonna make it. Shoot.
Player 2, step up.
Player 2. Alright, I guess I'll
Use the
wait.
flipper buttons to select top lane skill shot. Hold the left flipper button for super skill shot.
Yeah, I've got a stepbrother. He's a couple years older than I am. And we live in two different locations, pretty far apart. So we spent some time together as a kid, but mostly I was a only child, and I liked having, an older brother. So I would think it'd be obviously maybe having an older brother the entire time would have its ups and downs, but yeah. I think I just got too. It just got too late in my life, and I just decided I didn't want to have kids. What?
You got too late in your life for what?
Kids.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
luckily
Basically.
you didn't want them because I never did. That would have been a real bummer.
Eradicating the good times make it bad. That's true. Yeah. And hopefully everyone stays, friendly later on. But
Yeah.
everyone's different, so you never know.
Hey, friend.
Oh gosh. What's that?
Hey, thanks for the biddies.
Please. Thanks for the bits.
What's the video?
I don't know. I feel like nothing happened.
Yeah, the little videos are kind of acting up a little weird. Thanks, Rockator. Thanks for the bits. I do want to create. I did find that I'm able to. So I use Mix It Up for our videos and things like that, and they usually work. Tonight's been a little weird, and I did find that I can make at least a
Oh, I know. I'm so excited for that.
specific video for certain.
So had you done that and it didn't work?
I have not done that
Okay.
yet. I just have a basic one that comes on.
Yeah. No, so Mutter Futter used to be a streamer that we watched. They used to stream, I think, like a couple times a week. And I think they've gotten back, as everything life kind of went back to normal a little bit after COVID. They haven't streamed really. And I think they're hosting some tournaments and stuff now. But they had like the coolest redeems though. Like it was so fun to watch all the redeems when you did bits.
Have a good night, Rockator. Thanks for
hanging out.
Thanks for the bits.
Thanks for chatting.
4:30. Yeah, I do 4:45. But I'm also I'm West Coast, so it's a little earlier here right now. So have a good night. We'll see you again.
Have a great night.
I got it.
We'll be streaming with some friends on this weekend, but
yeah, give
we'll be
Homegrown
back.
another shout out.
We'll be back on Monday.
For anybody that wasn't
Isn't
here.
there just a command that has this follow?
No.
Huh?
No. You have to
Oh,
type
that
it.
was the Discord.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. No problem.
There's something in Discord that like.
Yeah, there's a command that says, "Oh, this is the Discord. Follow the Discord."
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you said meant in Discord you could do that. I'm like, really?
Oh yeah, no.
Yes, the Homegrown is our friend who's another pinball streamer, and we're going to hang out with him and his wife this weekend for her birthday party. And they're going to do a stream at some point on Saturday. I don't know when exactly, but go give Homegrown a follow. Say hi if you're around.
Does that have, well, that's the name anyways. Homegrown B_Dove.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll be there with a bunch of other
A
streamers.
few other
this
local
weekend.
streamers, yeah.
And then in August, we'll do a Pin Pals party barbecue here. We'll have a tournament and we'll stream and things like that.
That was like a pretty
So that'll
good
be good.
ball,
That'll
I
be
feel
fun.
like, actually, but dang it. Dang.
That's why I'm trying to set up some of the wireless cameras right now, so
Yeah.
I can actually
Have less stuff in
do
your
a little,
board.
do a little stuff.
Yeah, Comic Truck, no worries. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, man. Thanks. Eat some pancakes.
And yeah, hopefully we see you on Saturday. And again, if I can get a time, like, well, I'm sure we'll post in Discord or something, but thanks, guys. Have a great night. And thanks again for the Animal Crossing stuff. I need to just sit down and play it more. I've been tired a lot lately.
Here in the katana.
Is it here in the katana?
Suck it up, play it too.
Suck it up. I don't like that flavor as much. That's probably why I had pulled them out of the fridge.
Yeah, homegrowns will be fun too because there's actually going to be some people there that don't play pinball. So it'll be fun to just have.
I doubt those people will go on stream.
Well, I mean, they
Maybe.
might. Yeah,
I guess it
might.
just depends on if they want to play that game or not.
That's right. Yeah.
But
Choose your battle. Battle.
anyway, so earlier I brought up those chips, and I don't know if I
Oh,
finished
yeah,
my
what
thought.
were those chips?
The BLT flavor,
BLT.
and then you liked the Cuban ones.
Yeah, the Cuban ones. Those actually, they tasted, they were pickly,
Yeah.
but they did remind me of a Cuban sandwich. So whatever magic science stuff they have in them chips,
It was like way too heavy on the pickle for me, and I like
it
pickles.
was pretty pickly.
And I almost felt like it tasted, I don't know, to me I was like, does it taste a little bit like celery? Like, is it just so pickly it
I'm sure
tastes
they
like...
probably had some seasoning because they were probably trying to work in the, like,
You have to try to make it taste meaty without meat, right?
Yeah.
No, but I went to look for the BLT ones again and I couldn't find them. But like, I'm kind of missing chips right now. Like, I kind of would love some chips. And corn chips don't normally do it for me, I've found.
Which chips?
Corn chips. Like, corn chips are fine if we're having Mexican
We've
food.
been trying a lot of different chips, and the ones that we have right now, I can't say I'm a big fan of.
Yeah, I don't like, actually, that's probably why it's easy for me to not eat them. I probably would eat them if they were better.
We've just been changing different chips, like trying different, because the
I feel like
store that we go to
yeah.
doesn't always have the same chips that
And
we
I feel like they recently switched them up. Or maybe they were just out of whatever kind I had been getting.
Could be.
Because I think the last time we got them was around 4th of July weekend, so there's probably
Yeah.
a lot of stuff sold out.
Moody says, too much pickles seems like a big deal.
It's kind of a big deal. Man. Hey, that's a pretty good score for me. Watch me blow it on my third ball.
Realize that little Deadpool's doing flossing?
He is.
Yeah.
On the screen?
On the screen.
That's
That's
funny.
gonna be a like a thing. And in so many years, we're like, what the hell is he doing? People won't remember that.
That'll be for the 2010s parties.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice shot.
Did I get that back, maybe? Oh, that was a sad ball.
Get in here, player two.
So you're saying there's a chance.
Yeah, I'm glad we played this again. It's been a little while.
Yeah.
This is definitely a fun. This is a fun pinball machine.
It is fun. I don't hate it nearly as much as some of the other ones we have.
Yeah, it's not mean.
Time for the
I think it's a good one for lots of people
Nice
for
one.
sure.
Looks like a revolverizer.
I think it's still in my top 3. It's probably tied with Foo Fighters.
Saber. Baffle.
Yeah, and they definitely have different shots. They flow differently. That's for sure.
Oh, man.
Deadpool.
I definitely like the code on this. Fun callouts, fun like gameplay.
Yeah, more balls.
I just always try and hit the skill shot. Hold the left flipper, and the ball go all the way around. Hit that shot. Whatever that shot is. Left rear ramp, corner, scoopy, something. Ooh. I might have to make a little adjustment on those slings. They are super touchy. Like almost when the ball rolls down at all. Trying to get a few, stack up those weapons.
I can't figure out why I feel like it tastes weird.
If I ever get the ball that goes in that spot, and it just sort of drops from the pop bumpers and just sort of, comes around on that, I always have to give it a little nudge to throw it off. Otherwise, a lot of times it'll just go right down the center.
X-Men made this thing.
What's up, Pink Ninja Man?
Hey, how's it going?
No, this is just a random night for us. We were gonna stream on Monday, and then I was starting to get a migraine right before we were gonna go, start setting up. So we decided not to. What's up, G Sayers?
And Pink Ninja, I know we're going to see you this weekend.
Yes.
And you'll get the invite to our Pin Pals barbecue.
Yeah, we're gonna do a barbecue with like pretty much
It'll be in August.
the same group of people that you'll know anyway.
Yep.
In August. You're not on Discord, right?
Nice shot.
Maybe you are. Are you on Discord? Yeah, you're on Discord.
Yeah.
I could message you on Discord.
I was going to say, it's probably everyone that you met at the pinball show, Northwest Pinball Show.
It's all you.
We'll be there.
I'm a poet.
Yeah, no, our normal days are still Mondays and Fridays.
Yeah.
It's just,
Since we didn't do Monday,
we can't do Friday.
can't do
So
Friday.
we threw in a Wednesday. And you're gonna start your own. That's awesome.
G Sayers, I agree. I love Deadpool as well.
That I do not right now.
Player one. It's
And I love the Pro. I have played the Premium in places, and I would probably get used to having that feed to hit that to keep the flow going. It's probably a little more flow, but I don't know how much it matters. Yeah, you're right. I need to get this spring. I need to get a new spring.
Yeah, it's not good.
Plunger's just way too soft.
It never used to be that bad.
No, it's definitely.
Thank you for finally agreeing. Dude,
So I
this is
haven't been
so
using-
cool. Sorry.
You're just saying things now. Nobody knows what.
Well, like I don't know why I had Instagram open on my phone, but like I had moved the. Anyways, so Instagram
too-
opened, and like whatever the top video on here
way too
is,
sensitive.
it's like a person that does like haunted, like Halloween themed food and stuff like that, and like tablescapes, and look how cool it is. It looks like a mad scientist table. I'm kind of excited for Halloween, not gonna lie. Never been one of those people before that's all like, can't wait for summer.
I don't even want to think about it. That is the wrong time either.
Every year, I think I should plan further ahead for Halloween so I can actually do something really good. And this year, I'm actually finally thinking about it a little. Although this year, I've taken every excuse I can to wear some sort of costume, so. Or outfit, at least.
We have actually, yeah. The last ones that we wore was for Cactus Canyon. We had our
Yeah.
pretty cheesy
Yes,
giveaway
yep.
outfits. Our
And, like,
sheriff and deputy.
We have outfits for Pepper's birthday this weekend.
Yep, that's right.
I had outfits for Northwest Pinball Show, and we had a matching outfit for TPF.
G Sayers, the skill shot is satisfying, and so on ours the plunger spring is really soft, and I want to change it.
Yeah.
So which sort of works for me because I'm just hitting the button and it fires it all around. So every time now I'm just doing that, and I hadn't gotten used to it, but I feel like that's like the skill shot you should always at least try. Because it is 5 million. Yeah, there's some really nice, there's some satisfying shots in this. That curve that goes to that back left ramp is fun. The snick shot, if you can actually get that, that's always fun when that hits. Oh, ball's stuck on the left. You gotta get it up that left ramp.
It's holding it for me.
Don't blow it.
I know. I need to. Did I lose then?
You should have shifted into something that
Oh,
is your
should have kept bumping it. What, you can't bump it there. What are you doing with that?
I was trying to get that ball unstuck. I figured that was gone.
No, yeah, see? Ball stuck. This is what,
That's
this
what I'm
is,
saying, and that's what I was trying to loosen. That's why I was bumping it.
I'm talking to the people.
Okay, great.
Getting all feisty over here.
Leave me alone.
We've got the plastic protectors on it, so sometimes if you hit a pretty soft shot, it will actually get stuck there. It happens rarely.
This thing smells funky.
And it basically requires you to move the glass.
Put it in the shooter lane.
Hold that left flipper.
No, put it in the shooter lane. It'll die, won't it?
Hold the left
You
flipper.
have to put this-
No. Hold the
Why
left
wouldn't you
flipper.
just put it in the shooter lane?
Because it'll fire the ball, and then you'll have to catch it while I'm working on putting the glass in.
But you can't clip that in. Don't open that door. Thank you.
You win a mystery.
I think on that one I might have the ball save come on when the door opens, but I can't remember.
Yep, it's
I know you can set that
razor-sharp
up.
Vampire killing silver katana.
So, Jusayer says yes, that skill shot is all a timing thing. I've got 3 in a row to start the multi-ball with. Oh, nice. Yeah, in the beginning, sometimes I'm never really sure if I want to start the multi-ball right away. Because I think if you hit more pop bumpers, that you'll have more ninjas to get. Or maybe their value is higher. I can't remember. I think there's something like that. Not that it might make a whole lot of difference, but so I like to get if I can. I like to get that ready. I like to get the disco multi-ball ready, so that left orbit. And then of course you've got Deadpool, and if you can actually start getting through that, if you can start getting your weapons, and then you can actually get through those, and then all of a sudden you get mech suit, you can actually get like 4 multi-balls in a row. I've done that a couple times. That's pretty fun.
When we're done here, you better keep your promise to behave.
Look at all those twinkling lights.
The more that they drink, the less bad it tastes.
Is it just the flavor that you haven't had before?
Nice.
No, I've had it before. I think I normally don't love it. I don't know why I bought it again.
Gotcha. Maybe that's all they had.
Maybe.
Do they have more at that like the store, the wine and something store?
Fancy store?
Yeah.
Fancy wine store?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I've gone in there specifically looking for the seltzers, but I'll have to check again. They have a ton of stuff in that store.
That's not what
It's like a fancy, it's like a Total Wine, if anybody has a Total Wine or a Bevmo kind of store, but it's like a little local one, so it feels a little fancier somehow. There's lots of wood.
They even have it downstairs.
Yeah, it's a wine cellar. That made me feel cool. I need to go get some champagne from the wine cellar. I don't know why I said it like that.
Yeah, that's I don't know why you just don't hit a button.
Because I wanted to try to hit the shot still.
It's obviously not working.
Well, obviously good.
Okay.
They're trying to charm, motherfucker.
So let's see. I need to put an alarm on to get a new spring.
Sabertooth.
Megalodon. Scans indicate that the Megalodon is directly below us. Prepare to drop.
New Deadpool spring.
Meanwhile, I will locate
Can you just take one off of one of our others?
Nope.
Trusty Steve.
I've already gone through all of the other ones, and they are all the same except for Foo Fighters. And I'm surely not, maybe not, no, they would be, because the other ones have all been replaced. So they're all the same. There's a spring color, and I don't remember what the colors represent. One softer than the other,
Gotcha.
and so been down that path. That would have been the easy thing to do. Unfortunately,
Yeah,
that's not
sorry, I
how
thought
it
that you didn't agree that it was even had a problem, so I
must
didn't
be
realize you
hard
had tried to fix the
losing all
problem
the
that you
time.
didn't think
Yeah,
there
but
was.
it's gotten worse.
Yeah, okay.
So it used to at least get the ball up top, but it wouldn't get the ball all the way around. So now it's just now it's
Dying.
worse. Yeah, and you can't move anything closer. You can move it left and right a little bit, the play field, but you can't go that way. So I'm just using the button.
What skill?
Oh, Pink Ninjaman's literally on right now. I didn't realize he was gonna stream tonight.
Oh really? Is he back to streaming?
I guess so. We already told Vinny Blanc we'd raid him when we're done, so I want to do that, but we'll have to go hang out with Pink Ninja Man too. I didn't realize he was streaming like tonight.
Yeah.
Let's give him a shout out, even though he's not here to see it.
Yeah. I think he's done video games in the past, but Pink Ninja Man's a really good pinball player.
Yeah. Did it work? Did it work? Maybe he doesn't have any clips. Oh, there's, yes. Wow, that seems intense. Wow, this game seems intense. He's playing pinball now, though.
Did you go to a stream? Is that what he's doing?
What's that?
Did you look at his stream? Is that what he's?
I can see on the list that he's playing pinball.
Amazing. Always wanted a Johnny 7.
Let's see if we can get some weapons collected.
How about you bring the boom?
Weapons and I do like getting Wolverine set up. So that center shot. So he's ready. As the team up. He's the strongest team up. And then shimmies, so these yellowish shots. Then we'll get your shimmy truck, and you need your shimmy truck so you can light your quest. So you can do your Megalodon.
Do you even pinball?
Okay, so
Man, I've really got a hankering for some chips. It's a good thing I'm not at Costco right now. I'd be grabbing the bag at like the giant Costco-sized bag of sour cream and cheddar ruffles. Although I feel like those are kind of like, you know, heavier tasting somehow. Probably because they're just like loaded with cheese powder. And the sandwich ones I got were kind of light. Maybe it was also because they're just normal potato chips and not ruffles. Is there less potato in a normal potato chip? I would think there is. It's flat, right? Or ruffles, zigs and zags.
Ruffles have ridges.
Ruffles have ridges.
Juggernaut wins.
Oh, delete first.
Delete what?
Oh, never mind.
Oh, it's there.
You're gonna type something.
Nope. That's what I was gonna do.
Well, heck yeah.
I was just doing it in another spot.
I didn't know that there's two places.
I did get 1 billion. I was surprised I actually got 1 billion point game.
Oh, is that on the Eradicatinator? Why can't you say it now
I
that I
think
can
that might
say
have been. Yeah, that might have been.
Eradicatinator?
Eradicatinator?
It's go time.
Yeah,
the ball-
Eradicationator.
Yeah,
Eradicationator.
it's just jumping, yes. But it needs a better spring.
Yeah.
Seems like it would do enough, but it's just.
It seems like it'd be fine until the ball's there.
The other thing that it might be is
Wait, I
think
can
if I
flip this
could-
while you're in there.
if I move that over a little bit. It's already
did you
done.
already do it?
Yeah, it's already done. See if that'll come back. No. Now try it. Let's see if it would just.
Play it too.
Yeah. So
You did it for
a little
me.
better. You'll live.
Did you try to get the shot?
I tried to just get a ball up there, which was the whole point.
I'm not just here to play, I'm here to win. Ask me how that's working out for me.
Working out well.
There one. This one's all yours. I indicate that the Megalodon is directly below us. Prepare to drop. Meanwhile,
Red shots, red shots.
That's right.
I'm getting all the shots for red. But I'm getting points. Oh. Ooh, I was seeing if it would bounce over a little bit more. I was gonna say there's, oh, son of a, that's it.
Nice shot, rookie.
Yeah. Do.
Hey, player, you're up.
Oh, that's better.
It'd be nice if I can, once I get the other wireless camera set up, then I should be able to move.
Then we can switch on
Then
stream.
we can actually move games
I love that.
while we're streaming. So we'll have to-
Probably only to these two though, right?
correct. Otherwise, the camera might just be in a very bad spot.
Juggernaut.
Unless you want to, show off the rest of the.
Oh fuck, I hate Juggernaut.
Hey, aren't you the guy that blew up the X-Men's crib in Westchester? I'll give you quick.
Very growly.
What?
So Juggernaut's very growly.
Oh, I laughed. I thought you were
Oh, I
laughing.
thought you said what?
Oh, I did.
Oh.
But I was because I thought you were or I thought you were like, I don't know. I thought you were
You don't know what's
reacting
going
to
on.
me. No, I don't. Apparently, I don't know what's going on. It's Wednesday. Okay.
We're gonna call it a night. We're gonna send you over to Vinny Blanc.
Yes.
Say hi to Vinny. Thanks for hanging out. Wednesday is not our normal night, so thanks for watching us watch Rain City Pinball.
That's right.
Give us a follow if you haven't. We do let people know when we're gonna stream on Instagram, our Rain City Pinball Instagram, and yeah. So yeah, thanks a lot, everyone. We're gonna send you over. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the likes, all the stuff. And yeah, just hit that, and then back away from the.
I know. I know I'm not allowed to touch too many things.
Yeah. You gotta do it in an order.
There's this specific order. I shoot. I just got stepped on by Mickey Mouse.
That's what happens. All right, everyone. Say hi to Vinny. See ya.
See you on Saturday if you're around.